And a woman confirms her boyfriend was killed in that shooting at the corner of North Westnedge Avenue and Ada Street.
And more than 24 hours later, Kalamazoo Public Safety still has not released any details about what happened there, other than that they're investigating a homicide in that area. News Channel 3 arrived shortly after police did. That was around 4:30 last night, and police spent nearly 5 hours going in and out of a home on the corner.
Yeah, yellow crime scene tape and evidence markers sprawled out all around that home, and a woman arriving on scene to find out her boyfriend, Marcus Pierce, had been shot and killed.
News Channel 3's Autumn Pitcher spoke with Pierce's girlfriend today. She's live in Kalamazoo with more information. Autumn?
Andy, Jessica, there have been 27 shootings so far this year in Kalamazoo. Now, I spoke to Marcus's girlfriend today, who tells me that she is hurt and she wants the senseless killings to stop.
I'm angry. Like, with everything that could have been done, or, you know, everything that we done ever been through, I would have never thought yesterday would have been it.
Aaliyah Spivey says she'd been texting her boyfriend for hours on Sunday. She knew something was up when Marcus Pierce never responded.
He not answering his phone. So that was just my sign right there.
Spivey's friend calling her a little later, telling her Pierce was shot.
I ran here. By the time I got here, they had everything blocked off. I couldn't do nothing but just look.
Crime scene tape wrapped around North Westnedge Avenue and Ada Street, several police cars blocking the road, and a large crowd gathered nearby. Spivey seeing her boyfriend's body collapsing to the ground and crying out.
You know, that was my person, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else gonna go back to their normal lives. That was my person. I'm with you every day. I'm with you every day.
The two met 3 years ago when she began babysitting his kids.
He loved his kids. He always spoke highly of them.
Spivey accepting them like her own.
I don't have no kids by Marcus. I was around his other kids, you know what I'm saying? So them was my last pieces of them.
Police searched this home on Ada Street and say bullet casings were found nearby. 27 shootings in the city so far this year, up 10 from the same time last year. Spivey's boyfriend, the latest victim.
I just don't want it to get out there that he's a bad person or, you know, something like that, because nobody ever deserved to lose their life. Nobody. No matter what they did, how they did it.
Aaliyah tells me that Marcus looked out for everyone around him, and she wants to continue doing the same just like him. Now, police are still searching for a suspect.
Congratulations on this new job. Tell me about what you're excited about and why you chose this job.
Everything I have seen and heard about Southwest Michigan First is they are a leader in economic development in the Kalamazoo region, and I'm excited about being a part of it, joining an already talented team, and getting my family down here into this community and being a part of it and taking the next steps so we can be successful here in Kalamazoo.
What will your political experience do to help you and benefit Southwest Michigan First?
Well, over the past several years, it was learning how to deal with people with differences of opinion, and right now this is a nonpartisan job. I'm excited to be a part of it because at the end of the day, Andy, all that matters is bringing businesses here, having good paying jobs available for the families here, and ensuring that this region here in Kalamazoo and our entire state can take the next economic step and be successful. So I'm excited about it. I'm eager to do it. Excited to get my family down here and be a part of this community.
It's a tricky time to be doing anything because of COVID. And will that make this more challenging for you, or is it an opportunity for you?
There's no question that the last year has been incredibly challenging for everyone in this region, in the state, and in this country. Our small businesses need help. We need to have more jobs available. So I view things, Andy, rather than a glass half empty, as a glass half full. So is it a problem? Potentially, but rather we're going to look at it as an opportunity. This is an opportunity to grow this region, to grow Kalamazoo, to put it on the map, and have jobs available here in this area. And Southwest Michigan First is already a talented team. I'm just simply excited to be a part of it and a part of this community. Can't wait to get the family down here and to take the next step for this region.
Last question. We saw what an arena did in the 90s for Grand Rapids, and the arena here is something that a lot of people want. What's your view on that? Will that be one of your priorities?
Well, I was excited to work with then State Representative Brant Iden and so many other people who helped make that possible. And we believe that that arena can be a new lifeline for this area, for Kalamazoo. That can be an attraction to get more people here. And that's what Southwest Michigan First is all about. Again, There's a very talented team. It's a hardworking team here at Southwest Michigan First. I'm simply excited to be a part of it. We think that arena can be a big asset for this area. But I'm ready to get down here, put my head down, and simply work hard and help this region every single day and be here with my family and make this our new home.
Michigan produced more than 72 million pounds of blueberries just last year. Lawmakers in Lansing are calling on the Biden administration to help keep the blueberry industry healthy and competitive. Meteorologist Heather Bricka spoke with lawmakers and growers who are pushing for this change.
There are about 500 blueberry farms in Michigan that together produce an economic impact of more than $500 million. But there are tariffs on certain blueberries that make it harder for farmers to stay competitive on the international market.
Currently, U.S. blueberries have a 6 to 9.6% tariff on frozen blueberries into the Japanese market, while our competitors in Canada and the European Union don't have a tariff at all. So this really makes us uncompetitive.
There is a bipartisan effort in Washington to change all of that.
This was a glaring oversight in trade negotiations from a few years ago, and we're just trying to rectify it. It's a bipartisan effort to do that. You know, for some reason, frozen blueberries were excluded from this.
And blueberry farmers have noticed an impact from not being able to export their frozen berries.
Now we're realizing that maybe the issues we've had the few years at selling our frozen was related to this. I've spoken to a few growers, and they're with us on that. I mean, that's the whole point of our committee, is to represent them. We are all volunteer farmers. We do this out of our own free will, but we do it because we believe in a system that unifies us and represents us at the state and the federal level, world level. Even at this point, we were talking about Japan. So
Reinders represents blueberry growers across Michigan. And although this seems small, it impacts our Michigan growers at large.
As Michigan growers, we support this. And I know Bill Huizinga and other representatives have, signed letters trying to work on this because it does help Michigan overall. It will help our domestic market stay strong and profitable. And we're very thankful for Congress on working on this.
Growers say this will make a large impact once the tariffs are removed.
This little change will make a huge impact on the blueberry industry, which then will trickle down into the farms and into the towns that these farms are representing.
Huizinga, along with several other lawmakers, wrote this letter addressing the concern about tariffs to the trade negotiator. He says that they will be following up with a trade ambassador and then go from there.